If your systems look something like this, then you've got an issue. You're using modules way too much. So in case you don't know, module scripts are special scripts that can be used by both local scripts and normal scripts. Module scripts are used to define and store functions, variables, and data in a single, organized place so that the code can be easily reused across multiple other scripts. But there are some issues with using them. For one, not every single system needs to have a module, aka necessary use of them, which can cause memory issues and lag. Secondly, dependency webs. Dependency webs is basically modules requiring other modules, and those modules requiring more, which can make it 10 times harder to debug. Though one of the most common ones is circular dependencies. Circular dependencies is basically when module A requires module B, and module B requires module A, which can make one thing partly load, cause a nil error, or weird behavior, which are small but very annoying bugs. Furthermore, there is a common misconception: more modules equals better performance, which is simply not true. Actually, from my own experience, having too many modules running at once can actually make the game more laggy, take longer to load, or rare but possibly break entire systems. Another thing that happens: loss of context. Basically, you have no idea what a system is or what it does, which is really risky and could lead to the game breaking, or worse, you quitting entirely. And honestly, a lot of developers don't even realize they're doing this. Most of the time, people overuse modules because they're trying to be organized. They see bigger games with tons of structured systems, services, and folders, and they think that's what professional code looks like. So they start splitting everything up. 5 modules turn into 15, and suddenly the project looks advanced, but it's actually harder to work on. Another reason is fear of messy code. No one wants a giant script that feels chaotic, so the natural reaction is to break everything apart. But structure only helps if it actually reduces complexity. If you're just spreading one system across multiple files, you're not making it cleaner. You're just hiding the mess in different places. The truth is, good architecture should match the size and complexity of your project, not what you think it might become one day. Now you may be curious on when exactly you should use modules versus just sticking with scripts. So here's a few actual examples. When not to use examples. Tiny features like opening a door or one-off UI button logic. When to use examples. Data profile, system inventory, system combat, damage systems, utility libraries like math helpers. But generally use modules if it gets reused. It represents an actual system, or it improves clarity. Don't use them if it doesn't represent an actual system. It's small, it adds more navigation than clarity, or it's used once. Now if you're already using multiple modules, don't worry. You can make it more organized. Personally, I would start by combining all the starting modules into one. So your player stats plus data, a module for shopping, most UI controls mainly only for visuals, and highly recommend one module for all prices, stats of everything. Now these are just general examples, and it could be a little different depending on your game, but hopefully you can kinda see the pattern. Alright, that's the end of the video. Subscribe and like for more. See you later.